What is up, guys? Welcome back to Redstone tutorial number 2. We're starting off today in a nice little rainstorm. We're going to set that straight in just a second, just like that. I don't know if you noticed from video number 1, but I changed my sign to Redstone with Human the Guy. So, in the last video, if you watched it, I built a little 2x2 spiraling piston door. It was pretty nifty. And that inspired me to do a little research, and I found this door, which is, in case you didn't notice, I built out the different steps, but it is a 3x3 spiraling piston door. Essentially the same concept, but in 3x3. And if I flip this lever, you'll see it opens and closes in a nice little spiral. So, to build this, all you're going to need is some sticky pistons, note blocks. You need about 20 observers, I believe. Quite a few, but that's how this really works. A lever or 2, some redstone, not much redstone. You might just need 4 or 5, I'd say 5 pieces. It uses a redstone lamp, and then you're going to need some kind of building block, and I used 2 different colored blocks to separate the different little circuits that are going on. So one's green, one's blue, or diamond and emerald. So, let's start this thing off. As we can see with step 1 over here, what you're going to do is put 2 pistons going up and a little 2 wide 3x3 ring. So I'll do that right over here. So 2 pistons up, and out of your building block, you're going to do 3 wide like that, and then come off 1 so that it's 2 right there, and then you're just going to make a little ring just like that. So that's step 1. Now if we go look at step 2, this adds a bunch of observers, our first round of observers, so to speak. And we can also, after we place this first one, put the lever on there for now. You can change where the lever is later, which I'll show you how to do at the end of the video. So, to do these observers right here, what we're going to do is come on this side of it, so where the pistons are flush, place an observer facing into this piston, so it's reading that, 2 coming out from it this way, and then you got to dig down, place 1 observer facing down, and then you're going to put 2 more coming this direction, just like that. And like I said, we can go ahead and place a lever here, and that will mess this up. It'll push this block. That reminds me, I should also probably mention that this is definitely a Java-only build, because it uses the, it's called the piston spitting mechanism, which is not a function in Bedrock. So, after we do that, and you place these 2 coming this way on the bottom, you want to place a piston sticking out from it, and another observer facing this way, and then behind this one, you're going to place your blue, or in this case diamond block, piece of redstone on top of that, and actually leave it as a cross, and shift 1 more observer facing that way into that piston. So that is step 2. I'm going to go ahead and time set day. And now we will move on to the next little part, which is really just this corner. So as you can see, we're going to be placing these 2, some redstone. We'll use the redstone lamp, our first note blocks. So you can start off placing the redstone lamp there, and your 2, your first colored blocks to separate the circuits. And then behind it here, you're going to place an observer, I'm pretty sure, facing into the redstone lamp, sorry. And then another observer right here facing into that. And then you're going to put a note block here, and while you're at it, put a note block here as well, so that they're kind of like that. And then you want an observer facing down into that note block, and also one facing down into that. And on this side of this observer, you want to place a piston facing into that block. So now, if you place a redstone dust on top of this block, then this should complete the middle two. Yeah, as you can see. So that is how the middle two work, and perfect timing, it just started raining. Alrighty, on to the next step. So if we come over here, right, this side is right here, so this is the next step. We're going to be building up. You can see we want to place these pistons facing into the block, 2 on each side and 3 above, which I will do. And I will also just show you guys how to do all that. I'll just go over here and build it. So, first thing, well, I guess first thing should probably be the pistons. So you want 2, 1 right above that observer, 2 right there, 2 right there, and then 3 along the top right here. So those are the pistons. Now you're done with those. And next you want to place an observer right there, and another one on top of it. And then you're going to place 2 of the, in this case, green blocks for me, and a note block right here, and an observer facing into that. Keep falling. And now once you have all that, come up here, place another of the green blocks right here, and one on top of that observer. And now you're going to place 1 redstone dust here, 1 here, and 1 here, in a little triangle like that. Now, another observer we're going to place going between these 2 redstone, so it should make this little line right there. And now, that is that side complete, and we move on to powering the last side. So you see we do that by a note block there after the redstone, an observer facing into the note block, and then these 2 diagonal, these 2 green blocks, and then 3 observers facing down in that pattern with a block at the bottom. So we come over here, note block, observer into the note block. We want 2 of the green blocks in a diagonal like that. We want to come down here, have an observer facing down, have these 2 facing down as well with a block at the very bottom. And then all we have to do is add the redstone dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it messes anything up in here with the wood, if it spits out a block, then you can just break it and place it back. This time it didn't mess anything up. So I was wrong. I realize now I was wrong about the 4 or 5 redstone. You definitely need at least 4, 7, 9 pieces, I guess. But this should complete the door. And there it is. So that is the door complete, and really quickly I will show you how you can hook this up to a lever on both sides, and it's kind of a miniature T-flip-flop that allows you to open it on both sides, no matter whether it's open or closed. So say we come out a little bit and place a lever here, and that's how we want to do it. When I break this, since it's an observer, it'll close. But don't worry too much. I'm going to, well, first, what you want to do is place a note block under the lever and an observer facing into the note block. And then I'll put these here with a redstone signal coming out. And then, so this lever now controls that, and you see it just, with the observer, it just pulses the redstone once. And if you want to put a lever on the other side, say just in the same place, as you can see, you can really put this anywhere as long as you hook it up with the note block and the observer. You want to place another note block here, and I guess an observer coming out to the side. Now you can hook up the redstone just coming around. I would keep it 1 block away from all this stuff, just so that the redstone doesn't give power to any of that when you click it. If we run it up to here, you will now see, oh, is it not? It might not be reaching, and that is okay. What I'm going to do in that case is just grab simple repeater, and it should be okay. Yep. So now you can open it and close it from this side, and even if it's closed from this side, you can come over here, still open and close it just fine. So that's about it for the video now. Again, perfect timing with the rain, which is very annoying to me, so I'm going to clear that again. Oh, it's a thunderstorm this time. Good. That is about it for this redstone build. I hope that you enjoyed it and have as much fun building it as I did. Once again, leave any comments or suggestions for other redstone builds that you'd like me to do, and I will be more than happy to do them, because this is all very fun. And as you can see, I'm just spicing this up right now to make it look a little nicer. Say this was an entrance to a grand garden, I don't know. Open it up. Boom. Nice little spiral come through. Don't want anyone else coming in because they can't flip a lever themselves. Shut the door on them. It does keep mobs out because mobs can't flip levers themselves. Anyways, I'll quit rambling and let you guys go have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.